What's going on? Beautiful rainy day this morning. I hope it doesn't rain while I'm making this video, that would suck. But notice how I started making these swing talk videos when it was summer, but now look at all the leaves in this park. It's crazy. But today the main thing I wanted to discuss was imagination is God, right? How is that? Why is that? And how is that, understanding that, going to help you to direct your life towards what you want and make your imagination actually come real? So when Neville says imagination is God, it can kind of get confusing because it's something that your mind doesn't even want to accept. So today I want to kind of give you a perspective that's going to help you put this into practice. If you think about it, right? Your body and mind are very limited to the physical space in which they are manifested already. Your body is very limited. For example, right now I can only be in New York. I can't be in China at the same time. I can't be in the past. I can only be here right now, in this particular reality, in this particular moment, in this particular configuration of reality. So when we look at your awareness, what we call the real you, when Neville says the I am is the godly principle within you, the I am, that isness, that sense of being, that awareness, the very fact that you exist, when we say that that is a real you, compared to the body and mind, which are very limited to a local physical space, this I amness, this awareness, is infinite in its capacity, right? Right now, you can place your awareness in your left foot and really have like a profound experience of your left foot, a much more vivid experience of your left foot than you were having before I said put your awareness in your left foot. But now you could also place your awareness in a past event that happened, maybe your last birthday, right? And you can, like, just through your awareness experience that reality again, like what happened that day, who was there, what were we eating, whatever, how it felt. Through your awareness, you can also place your perspective, right, in a future event that hasn't happened yet, which we call imagination. Ultimately, it's all imagination, right? But through your awareness, you can do anything, you can be anything, you can experience anything right in the now. So your body and mind are very limited to the physical. They're attached to the physical, to this one potential. But your awareness is infinite in its capacity, and it has access to all of your infinite potential, not sometime in the future, but right now. It has access to your infinite potential right now. It is your infinite potential right now. So that is the godly principle that we refer to as the I am. This moment of existence, this present moment that you kind of just feel as the now, right? This has never changed in your experience ever. And I know I've been emphasizing this principle a lot in my recent videos is because it is so important. And recently I've been inspired to really emphasize this point and drive it home. The fact that it is always the same now. Think about it. Throughout your life, so much stuff has changed. You have changed. You have experienced countless different versions of you, different thoughts, different ideas, different beliefs about yourself, different bodies of yourself, different friends, everything has changed. Everything has come and gone. But the only thing that has remained consistent in your experience is the sense of it always being the now. Even when you eat dinner tonight, it's gonna feel like you're eating dinner through the same now. Even when you eat breakfast the next morning, it's always just gonna be the same now. And that same now is attached to the feeling of I, right? Like the person that you are living through today is different than the person that you were living through when you were 10 years old. But you still felt both of those same persons or different persons, you felt both of those and you experienced both of those persons through the same sense of I, through the same sense of now. This is the only thing in your experience that has never changed, that has always remained consistent. Everything else, including your idea of who you thought you were, has changed. Personalities, bodies, everything, looks, everything has changed. Everything is constantly coming and going. The only thing that is consistent, the only thing that is changeless, eternal, the prerequisite to experience is the I am, the sense of now. And that right there, my friend, is the real you, the changeless, the only reality, the I am. And within it lies your infinite potential, infinite imagination. All potential realities you could possibly imagine, they exist within the single point of consciousness, which is the now. There's no distance between you and your desired reality. There's also no distance between you and your undesired reality. Everything is within your potential. And who are you? You are not this body and mind. This body and mind is one potential of your infinite potential. Who are you? You are the sense of I, the sense of now, God. I think it was Neville who said, God announces himself in the body as the feeling I am. I exist. And all our life we've been focused completely on the one potential that we're experiencing right now, that has manifested right now. And we completely neglect and ignore the only thing in our experience that doesn't change. We get so focused on what's constantly coming and going, the one potential that is currently manifested, that is leaving our experience, and then the next current potential that is currently manifested and leaving our experience. And we don't pay any attention to the only thing that is always here, always consistent, always changeless. And that is the now, the I. The I and now are synonymous. You are the present. You are the I, the sense of I through which you experience countless different versions of yourself, countless different realities. And within that I is infinite potential. That I is God, is the wisdom of God. And so that's why we say that there's no limit to what you can create in your life, because all potential is it's inherent in your nature. It exists. You exist as infinite potential. And if you truly start to dwell in the potential that you do want manifested as physical, the potential that you do want to experience as a physical, that will eventually become your experience. So imagination is God. The I am is God. All different names of God. And only when you start to wake up to this, right now, like we're just constantly so indulged in physical reality, which is just one potential of our infinite potential. But only when we start to wake up to our true nature, we gain this awareness, we rise in awareness and realize the infinite potential that we are, does it become easier and easier to manifest the experiences that you want, to direct your life towards the experiences that you do want, that you resonate with. But when you wake up to this awareness of the real you, the I am, this detached feeling from you and the physical, then even when you are not experiencing something that you enjoy, then you always still have the wisdom to remain detached and not lose yourself in it. That is what we call detachment. That is what we call wisdom. And so this awareness is quite literally the greatest and the most important thing on the spiritual journey. That's really what this spiritual journey is all about. Realizing that you are not this one potential that has already manifested, this physical mind and body, this physical world, but rather that you are the awareness that is observing this one potential. You are the I am, the now, within which contains infinite parallel realities, all configurations, infinite imagination. And that only once you start to realize your true nature as this, not the physical, can you actually start to have freedom to tap into different realities within yourself. Because they're not separate from you. They don't exist sometime in the future, or they don't exist in China while you're in New York, or in a different world and you're here. No, they exist right here. They're already you. And once you start to flow your awareness into those realities, living in that reality, dwelling within that reality through your awareness, observing that reality, it starts to manifest as your physical. More and more, it starts to unfold through you into the physical, moment by moment. And so that's why I always say, don't chase your vision like a destination. Don't chase your happiness like a destination. It is already here. But in order to realize that, you have to raise your awareness and get into this nature. And that's why I teach awareness, number one thing in my program. I cannot emphasize this enough. Without awareness, there is no creating your reality, because you'll always be attached to the physical. And that's why I call my program Accelerated Reality, because once you start raising your awareness in this manner, then you truly gain the ability to create the experience that you do want. So if you are interested in that and you just want to start creating your reality for real and stop playing around on the surface, apply now. Link in the description box below. So if I could leave you with one thing today, I want to leave you with this. Know that there is no separation between you and your desired reality, but there is also no separation between you and your undesired reality. All potentials exist within the now, and you have to learn to accept that, and you have to learn to raise your awareness and grow into that realization, that recognition of your true self. How to do that? Meditation. Meditation is the only way. Living with awareness throughout the day is the only way. So instead of investing your entire sense of identity, your entire sense of self in the changing, moment by moment, again and again throughout the day, pause and stop and drop all thoughts about what is going on and who you are, who you think you are, and recognize the only thing that never changes, the essence that is always in your experience, the essence of your experience through which experiencing even becomes possible, a reality for you. And that essence is the I-ness you feel right now, the now-ness you feel right now. That is the only reality. What we call reality is just coming and going. It is just a reflection. It is not necessarily reality. The only reality is you, the I, the now. And within it resides infinite potential for infinite different reflections, which you can manifest. That is that godly principle. That is imagination is God. That is the I am. That's what Neville is always referring to. And so try to gain this awareness. And then you can start to finally flow your awareness into those realities, those potentials within you that you do want to manifest, that you do resonate with. Because that will start to accelerate your process towards the reality that you want to manifest. It will unfold through you. You're not going anywhere. It will unfold through you in the now. Everything is only changing within the now. It is always a now. There's nothing outside of the now that exists. It's all a projection within the now, within you. So again, if creating with this manner resonates with you, and if you truly want to create the life you want to live through this higher consciousness mindset, November enrollment for my program is now open. So go check that out. Let's have a conversation, see how I can help you. But other than that, practice this on your own, regardless. Start it right now. Meditate. Recognize what remains when no thoughts are there. Recognize what remains always in your experience, regardless of what is in your experience. You will be experiencing a blissful ocean through the same now, through the same I, that you would experience a war zone with. The scenery changes, but the now, the essence always remains the same. So focus on the essence, recognize the essence, and let go of focusing so much on the scenery, because the scenery changes. but you never change. You are changeless. You are eternal. You are infinite. All right? Let me know what your questions are about this. I really enjoyed making this video. I truly felt really present, and just like the day out here, like I personally enjoy rainy days a lot, and I'm really happy that it just stopped raining for like this 15-minute period, because I was truly thinking when I was walking over here, by the way, it's like 7 a.m. While I was walking over here, I was thinking like, damn, I hope it doesn't rain because I really want to make this video. And hey, life takes care of me. So I'm glad I was able to make this video and convey this message in a concise way for you. And I hope it resonated. If it did, let me know in the comment section below, all right? Give this video a thumbs up and share this video with a friend who also needs to understand who they really are. Recognize who they really are, all right? Subscribe to this channel, and I will see you in the next video.